I'm back. Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome back. Okay, for those that are already subscribed and a part of the crew, okay, welcome back. Okay, I know I've been gone. I've been gone for like a month. Yeah, it's been a minute. And I'm really thankful for those that stick around, that have been patient, that have understood that life be lifing. I had my birthday, and then after my birthday, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I had a big moment of just like, what the am I doing? I just had no motivation, no energy, no nothing. I didn't have it. And then when I got it back, I did record. I watched SummerSlam both nights. I recorded, I did my recap, and then I scrapped them. I scrapped them. I'm not gonna lie, I got really, really irritated, and I got really, really like, what the, okay, because, and let me explain, because, I was supposed to do a recap on Evolution, and mind you, Evolution was phenomenal, okay? The Rhea and Io Sky match, one of the best matches of the year, period. Like, period. There is no period. One of the best matches, period. Naomi cashing in. I know y'all didn't see that. Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see it coming. We didn't see this coming. Okay, because she done had us like over here looking at Jane. Okay, who was that on RuPaul's Drag Race? They was like, look over there. That's what she did. She told us she was pointing over here, but really she was moving over here. So shook. The battle royale for Evolution, phenomenal. Okay, I was such a fan. I really enjoyed the matches. Stephanie Vaquer winning, but Stephanie looked great, but so did Nikki Bella, so did Lash Legend. She did great. Like, I knew that she would look good, but I didn't know that they were gonna like do that, so I imagine she'll be up to main roster by the end of the year. I wish we'd have a draft, especially before they move over to ESPN. Which we're gonna get into this, and then we're gonna get into the reason why I'm doing this video. So we're just gonna do a little recap of what's been going on in the WWE world. I don't know about you guys. I don't mind paying for Peacock, and I'm gonna honestly still pay for Peacock. Like past this, because I absolutely love Peacock. Because I don't just get one thing. Okay, yes, WWE is on there, but I can go do watch documentaries, TV show, movies, current shows that are coming out. All of the Bravo shows are on there, which I'm not a Real Housewife girl, but I am a Below Deck girl. Okay, and bitches up Below Deck. But I am a super fan of that. And I'm really excited for Below Deck Down Under season 4, I believe, because Daisy and Chef Ben are going to be on there with Captain Jason. It's getting hot in here. Anyways, I love that. You know what I mean? The Nanny is on there. Love The Nanny. There's just a lot of stuff on there for me that I enjoy. Okay. So I don't mind paying for that. What I do mind paying for is ESPN. I'm not going to pay for it. So my content is going to change. And basically, I'm going to be cooking on here. And we'll talk about shows and stuff that I watch. And I'll talk about books and stuff while I'm cooking. But in baking or doing videos like I'm going to do today, we're going to do that. I'm going to get the podcast going once I figure out my other camera. I'm still using my phone because I just honestly haven't had the motivation to figured that out. So I'm going to figure that out. And when I figure that out and get the puzzle that's been on my kitchen table since last summer, it's been actually over a year since I've had this puzzle out. Yeah, it's sad, but it's there. So when I get all this stuff settled, I am going to get the podcast and we're just going to be talking some shit. Okay. Because what else is there to do? Because I'm not going to pay the extra $30. It'll be different if I was into football, basketball, baseball. I was going to say soccer, but I can get soccer. Like if I wanted to watch soccer or if I wanted to watch football games, a lot of that stuff is on Peacock too. So like the Olympics is on Peacock. When I want to watch gymnastics, which is really the only sport that I would actively watch outside of, WWE, which is sports entertainment. But y'all just got me messed up. Okay. Because you're paying over $30, which is over $30 because tax. Okay. And on some places, when you live in Tennessee, they tax your ass some more. Okay. It just depends on what it is. So you over $30 on ESPN just for pay-per-views. So we're talking about 1 to 2 Saturdays every month or every few months. That's all, right? And then you got to go pay for Netflix. Then you got to go have some kind of YouTube TV or like cable because you got to go to USA for SmackDown. Netflix is on, Raw's on Netflix. Then you got what? I think NXT is on like the CW or something. And then wherever else LFG is. I'm wearing green, but I don't got a bunch of green in my bank account. Like, let's be realistic. I'm going to buy a grocery. I'm ashy again. I swear. It's just because I be washing my hands, y'all. I'm sorry. I come on here so ashy all the time. But I have to wash my hands. It's good for you. And if y'all ain't washing your hands, you're nasty. You're nasty. Anyways. So me and my ashy hands was saying, I just don't have unlimited funds like that. And I'm not going to pay for a service that I'm just going to be getting one thing every few weeks. I literally put on freaking Peacock to go to sleep most nights. Most nights, okay? It just is what it is. So I will not really be recapping WWE after this year. I probably will still do some recapping of some stuff, especially if it's really good. I'm just probably going to retire with John Cena because it's just not realistic for me. And if I was monetized and making money, it would be different. Then, I would have multiple sources of income, but that's just not my reality right now. So this isn't saying it's not going to happen forever, but next year, unless something changes between now and then, it's just not going to really happen. There's a lot of things to save for, some things I want to do, going back to school. There's a lot of things. Okay. So I need that extra $30, period. Okay. So, Evolution was honestly, if it wasn't for John Cena's heel turn at Elimination Chamber, I honestly, you know what? F it. Evolution was the best pay-per-view of the year so far. I said it. Y'all know it. Period. It was phenomenal. And then I would say Elimination Chamber. And then I would honestly say Royal Rumble because love Royal Rumble. But then also number 4 is going to go to Worlds Collide with Triple A. I thought that was fantastic. I feel like I remember, I just watched it and forgot to take notes and was like, Destiny, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? What you doing? But yeah, those are my favorites so far. SummerSlam wasn't bad. I didn't know how that would go, but Tiffy retained. That caught me off guard. That did catch me off guard. I was like, what? But really, really glad that Charlotte and Alexa won. I liked seeing Jay and Zaddy Roman. They won. Then you had why do they do CM Punk like that? That messed me up too. I ain't gonna be like, I was pissed. I was pissed. I was pissed. I'm still triggered. I'm still upset. I ain't even gonna lie. I might be smirking, but I'm mad. Let me see Seth Rollins in the streets for real. That knee will be broke again. Play with me if you want to. Give it back. Period. Give it back. Okay, but him and Gunther's match was also one of the best matches of the year, for sure. Cody Rhodes and John Cena's match was really good. Who else did SummerSlam? What else do we have going on? And Jade with SummerSlam. It was an okay match. Chemistry was a little weird. I think that's what it comes down to, is like if the chemistry is not fully there, then it's just not that. But I think also Tiffy's in a little spot, so I think they need to revamp her gimmick and her character. Give us a fresh take if they're going to allow her to keep retaining, because she's been champion for most of the year, or all year. Yeah. Or like, yeah, because she's been like over 200 days for sure. So she's been champ for a hot minute, and I think she's surprised that Jacob lost to Solo, but I guess they just want to drag this out a little bit longer. I think maybe they're just waiting for some more Bloodline members outside that are in, TNA and NXT, all these places. I don't know why I uncovered before I was done yawning. That makes sense. But anyways, it's really late. It's like 1 a.m. And I'm going to finish this and take my behind to bed, because I have to get up in the morning and do my hair and get ready, because I'm going to be going to Teddy Swims concert tomorrow. So I'm really excited. I have a few, I have this one and another one to edit and fix up to you guys, because I went to the fair the other day. So I'm going to do that one. That one's going to be a quick one. This one's more of a catch up. And then we're going to dive into what we're really here for. Okay. But I did enjoy SummerSlam. I didn't think Cardi B really hosted, that wasn't what it was giving, but I don't know. I think it's just because obviously she speaks English. She understands English, but a lot of time it's really broken sometimes, and it's real hood. And I think they were kind of scared to let her talk for too long. I think they were a little scared, if I'm being honest. Was there anything else in SummerSlam that I was stood out that I remember now? It's been a minute since SummerSlam happened, but also since I watched it. So I had notes and I did the whole thing, but I don't remember now. I don't think it was really anything super cray. Yeah. Especially with I can't believe I almost forgot that Naomi's pregnant. And because I'm PMSing, I was totally crying yesterday watching the announcement and her promo and the interview. And I was tearing up when they did their other interview. This happened prior to SummerSlam. It just posted the other day, but it was filmed prior to SummerSlam. So I was really excited for her, because I remember watching Total Divas, and Big Jim, he wanted to have kids, and she was like, I'm my career is not even where I want it to be, and you want me to go off and stop. Yeah, but it was accident. She's gonna be struggling with fertility because like she had only like one ovary and she had a bunch of fibroids, and then there was like big fibroids. It's a lot of stuff, and then it was basically going to be a slim to none chance that she would ever be able to like conceive naturally. And so I just thought it was really beautiful that they were having it, but I know that it's like a really bittersweet for her. And it's like, I know she's excited, but I don't think she can truly be excited right now just because of where she was with her gimmick and her story and being the top woman, well, I don't want to say one of the top women, period, but definitely one of the top women in WWE. You know, she's champion. She was going to have, they were going to give her a long run. I could kind of just tell, especially because she retained against Rhea and Io at SummerSlam, that I just forgot that happened. But and then she was going to be fighting Io again. And then obviously she was going to fight Stephanie Vaquer at Clash of Paris. But now all of that's not going to happen. So I think it's just like a, dang, I'm right where I wanted to be my whole career. Like there's nowhere else to go but to keep going up. And then boom. But then it's also like, this is something that we didn't think that we would be able to have naturally. And that they wanted, they've been talking about for a long time, you know, and I think that's Jimmy being in a better place. And so they didn't proceed with no caution, as they said on there. And Big Jim and Big Jim Slimmers, they was moving. So she's pregnant, and so she did have to vacate the title. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the title or how they're going to make them. I'm going to assume that there'll be some tournaments to figure it out. And then that final person versus Stephanie Vaquer Clash at Paris, then the title would, whoever wins that wins the title. That's what I'm going to assume. I don't know. I didn't watch Raw for the last 2 weeks. I just know she's pregnant because that was literally the part that I was waiting on because I saw everybody on the internet. And then obviously, you know, Jay and all of them are still fighting. Roman and not Roman, Jay, CM Punk, LA Knight are all still fighting. I know they have a faction name now, but I'm gonna call them the Big Three. I'm just watching old baddies and like baddies reruns and recaps and stuff. So Big Three is in my head right now. But yeah, Big Three. And I think that's chaos is still happening. Gunther is out. He fucked his face up on a SummerSlam. It was like an orbital fracture or it was something, but he busted his face open and everybody saw that, but he really messed himself up when he went over the announce table. So he's out for a long time, I think. Like he doesn't have a date to come back. I think that's a hard one. But yeah, so that's what's going on in the WWE world. Like I said, I'm going to try to still get you guys at least the pay-per-views and recap the pay-per-views. But I'm going to have to switch my content so that you guys can like, I feel bad, obviously, but we got to do what we got to do. And I know a lot of y'all that watch your own budgets too, so y'all get it. Okay, I am not Jeff Bezos. I am not Elon Musk. I'm not Oprah Winfrey. I'm not Taraji Henson. I'm not Beyonce. I'm not none of these people with all this money. I ain't got none. I ain't got none. And what I got ain't mine. It's for these bills because they come knocking every day at money like, get out of here. Did I just give you money? Hey, you need everybody else money but mine. Okay, let me get off that rant. So, now that we got all of that out of the way, let me talk about what we're here for today. Okay, because you can't tell I'm wearing my Slytherin hat. Okay. My green eyeshadow. No, I don't like snakes. Literally probably my biggest fear. And then I turn around to be in doggone Slytherin. That's crazy. Oh my God. Shook. Okay, so now everything got a dang snake on it, and I'm like, scary. But the reason I'm in my Hogwarts hat, repping my Slytherin, repping my house, okay, is because Krispy Mother Effing Kreme done partnered with one of Rose Harry Potter donuts, okay, y'all. So we're gonna taste them. I'm gonna show y'all the packaging, and we are gonna get into this. All right, I'm excited. I hope y'all are excited. I can't wait because I already looked at the packaging. I already looked at the one box. I opened that one. I didn't open the big box. But I'm excited. So we are going to start off with the stickers that came with it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Get into this. And these are like really good quality. I feel like you guys can tell, like, these ain't cheap. Like, super freaking cute. Oh my God, I just noticed. So these are actually the donuts for the houses, like each house. There we go. Yeah, so the Gryffindor one's Biscoff. Ravenclaw, I don't remember what the Ravenclaw is, or Hufflepuff, but I know Slytherin was a cookies one. Like a chocolate cookie. You got your little Krispy Kreme in Hogwarts and little cans, but not 3/4. Very cute. Very cute, very demure, very fab. Okay. I'm gonna stick them on some stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna stick them on, but they're nice. So excited. Wasn't expecting that to come through. I didn't know that was gonna be in there, but it was. I was like, And then we have the Sorting Hat donut. And this one came in its own little package. I couldn't buy it individually, so I had to buy the whole dozen. At 5:30 a.m., they were sold out like ASAP. So I had an alarm set at 5:30 a.m. and I ordered them that early. Yeah, crazy. But this, I was like, can y'all see? Yes. Okay. So like each side, the houses, let me just take, oh, there we go. Each side, the houses, you got Hufflepuff, you got Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. And then you have like the front of the box. And mind you guys, like this is like, you know how people's like packaging be cheap. Like, no, like this is like raised. She's shiny. She's cute. Okay. Then you open her up. Tell me it's not cute. You can't tell me it's not cute. And then look at the donut. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Really excited. Then we have the big box. Like I said, I had to buy the whole dozen and I haven't ate any. I haven't even opened this. Really cute. Like the 12, like, tell me she's not fab. Tell me she's not fab. Like, so freaking cute. There's like writing on the bottom and stuff. Krispy Kreme normally doesn't do that with their other boxes. I don't know if y'all can read it. If not, well, it's not that important, I guess. Let me see what's on the bottom. Does it tell you? It's just Krispy Kreme celebrating themselves, telling us about them. Ooh. Okay, so now we need to get this package open. Um, I follow a snack page on Instagram. It's my downfall. Um, my downfall. Because I wouldn't have known about this any other way. The snack page, it's like Markio, something. He started with an M. And it just be pure big back business on there, okay? Big back business. That ain't nothing else. He don't never talk about new vegetables coming out. Oh, they don't. Nah. It's Krispy Kreme, nothing but cakes. He was the first reason I found out that Reese's and Oreos is doing a collaboration. This man is preying on our downfall. Okay, it's just the big back business, and he is his number one supporter. And you know what? I can't even be mad at him because I find out stuff like this. Okay, it makes me spend money I don't got. But you know what? I'm a really big Harry Potter fan. If we can't tell, I'm gonna lift you guys up. We're gonna go on a ride. Go on a ride. Don't mind on my Funkos. But yeah, you can even fully see everything I got going on up there. You see Dobby's, Bowtruckle, books, Dumbledore, Dobby, Hedwig, Hermione, Hagrid, another Dumbledore, got a golden snitch, got a mandrake, got some wands, a sticker book. Okay. Don't forget, I can't show you all of my tattoos. I had to drop my pants in this thing. I'm kidding. I would have to drop, but I would have to drop the pair that I'm wearing because I'm wearing leggings right now. So I would have to drop that. But I have four? And when I get some more money, I will be having more. Okay, but I have 4 Harry Potter tattoos. Yeah, 4. And I'm not stopping anytime soon. I will have a whole Harry Potter sleeve. Okay. Finally got this box open while we did all of that. Oh, we're cute. Okay, we're gonna show you guys. I would swear if I would have dropped them, y'all would have seen a live crash out. Okay, cute little inside, because that's different than the actual box itself. And then look at our donuts. Oh yeah, okay. All right, so I know we expect me to try Slytherin first, but I'm not gonna do that. They're gonna go second to last. No, they're not gonna go last because in this big bag business of mine and yours and whoever else is watching who's also a big back or just got a little back but a big back stomach. Yeah, this big back right here love Biscoff because bitches love Biscoff. Yes, I'm one of them bitches. Sign me up for a Biscoff, okay? Period. It say Biscoff, I'm coming. Cookie butter, I'm coming. I'm here. Give me that Biscoff, baby. Give me that Biscoff. Period. Bitches love Biscoff. Okay, so even though I'm Slytherin, Gryffindor's gonna have to go last. Actually, I'm gonna eat the Sorting Hat very last. I'm not gonna eat these whole donuts because yesterday I didn't even eat no real food. I ain't eat no real food. Oh my God. For those of y'all that be talking about my eating habits, they know me. Let that slide, please. Okay. It's not normal now. Okay. I know it was normal back in the day, but now I usually eat at least once a week. I mean, oh my God. I swear I meant once a day. I swear. Ooh, if you know me, you know I have notoriously bad eating habits. Shout out to some people who told me if I didn't lose weight, I would never get no man because I wasn't pretty enough. and who used to like switch my meals and do all that other stuff. And yeah, well, that backfired. Well, you didn't let me leave. Yeah, no, let me not get into this one. That's a whole different day. It's a whole different one. Okay, but notoriously, I have really bad eating habits of actually eating and drinking. Sometimes I really just go a long time without doing either one. But that was not the case. It was just I was having a day. Okay, I was having a day. We're all allowed to have a day. So I didn't eat no real food yesterday. So I'm not gonna eat all of these because I would probably go into a diabetical coma, and I ain't even diabetical. It's just it's too much. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go Ravenclaw first. Just because I only have one Ravenclaw friend. Most of my friends are Hufflepuffs, and then I have a Slytherin. But Ravenclaw's really cute. It has a little crest on there. I can tell because normally Krispy Kremes are look very visually like perfect, almost. I could tell they're ready for this to be over, and it was only day 2 because the way that these was iced and stuff, they look a little ratchet. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna eat it anyways. And then I'll insert what the flavors are because I know the Biscoff one is Gryffindor, but these other ones I don't know. And I swear icing don't be tasting like nothing. I know they be like this but a cream. No, bro, it's be tasting the same like sugar, like sugar. Yeah, that's good. It do just taste like a regular one though. Like it don't like I don't. Yeah, it just tastes regular to me, like a regular glazed donut with some regular icing. But that taste stay in your tongue real quick. I didn't even eat that much, or did I? Because I really almost forgot I wasn't supposed to eat the whole thing, and I just started crunching and munching. I wasn't crunching, but I was munching, and I will because some of y'all are like me, and I have misophonia. I cannot stand to hear people chew. So best believe and swallow none of that. I don't care if your mouth is closed. I can hear you, bro. No, no. So I got us. That will not be a thing. Okay, that will be. We'll edit that out. Okay, we'll edit out the sound. Period. Point blank. I got you on the same page. All right. So now that we have Ravenclaw, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go Hufflepuff. Oh my god. I don't know what's in this. The filling ones always like scare me. Cause I'll be like, what you got up in you? Am I gonna like it? It would make sense if this was lemon, but I know it's not. But that's what it has on there. It has a little crest. I think those are edible, but I'm not gonna eat that. That is that's just sugar. No. At least it's got dough. Doughy sugar. I enjoy the big back business. I hope you do too. Chomp chomp time. Cheers. I think it's a toffee. Not bad. That first one kind of just, the ones with filling always get me just because they be like, especially Krispy Kreme, they're going to give you your money's worth of filling. They just be squirting down your mouth. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all's moment like I did. Okay. But there's always like a lot of filling in there. But that wasn't bad. Okay. Oh, let me rate them. I feel like the Ravenclaw was pretty normal. So donut wise, we're gonna give her an 8.5 out of 10. She's not a full 10 just because of presentation and the fact that it wasn't anything like special. But it was still really like donuts fire. Donuts fire. Okay, so then we have the Hufflepuff rating. It wasn't that bad, honestly. I'm really weird about filling. I like only specific ones. It wasn't bad though. So I'm gonna give that one better presentation. So we can have a 9. We can have a 9. And only like 1 to 2 of them are gonna have a 10. Cause you can't just mess up. You can't mess up this stuff. Nah. But I think the sorting hat one's gonna be really good too. So excited to see. But move on to my house. So this one's like a cookie sugar topping with, I think, just like buttercream. I don't know. But it is kind of like designed cute. It's kind of like a snake, with that being like the head, the crest. She's cutesy. I'm gonna really have to freaking sweep this floor so that my dog does not eat it. Okay. Can't be trying to. Oh, I got a dog. Okay, I have a dog. Yeah, that also happened in the last little bit. So, him and I have been bonding, and he's been crazy, but he's cute. He's adorbs. I'll insert a picture. Shout out little Snape. His name is Snape. No, he's not all black. But he did not answer to the name they gave him. And I was like, I changed it, and he responds. So he's meant to be. We're meant to be. But he's precious. So love Snape. Slytherin time. Sorry. One of my mics died. Or the mic that I was using died. So we put it in reverse here, got the other one. And I'm gonna have to make sure I charge that. But that first bite was that was an interesting bite. I honestly can't tell if that was a naked one or not. I don't think it was. I think that was still glazed too. The topping was weird. I think that's what it was. The topping is weird. Maybe I just need to keep eating the rest of it, but I have 2 more donuts to go, and nobody needs to eat that much sugar in one time. I have. I probably will again. But right now it's not the move. It's not, yeah. It's a lot of sugar going on. I also made some cookies and they conquered me, but I digress. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna get that one because the donut itself was fine, but the topping was not like my fave. But it wasn't gross or anything. It was just like kind of neutral. So we're gonna give that one a 7 because presentation was cute. So we're gonna give it a 7 out of 10 She's like, obviously it's Krispy Kreme donuts. Great. It's good. It's not the best donuts. I don't know if you guys have a local one, but if you're in like in Tennessee, Hendersonville, Gallatin, White House, I don't know where else they have one, but the best donuts, the place is called the Best Donuts. They have the best donuts. I think there's a McGow's in Madison, Tennessee. They have good donuts. Shipley's, they have great donuts. But honestly, the best donuts are literally top tier. Ain't nobody touching the best donuts. Period. Shipley thought, they get close. Yeah, no. Well, now it's time for the one I've been waiting for, which is Gryffindor. Gryffindor. The Ops. But look at that. Really cute. Nice presentation. I don't know if y'all can tell I can hit my lip, but I also got lip gloss on, and when I put it on, I was like, why did I do that? Because now it just be stuck on there. I got crumbs. Down zoom in. We're giving Gryffindor a 9 point. We're gonna give it a 9.5. And then this is what I'm gonna say 9.5 because I honestly thought it was gonna be a 10 out of 10, but because presentation was cute, flavor was cute. But Krispy Kreme has done more than one Biscoff collab. And those donuts, fire. Look for those all the time to see if they're going to pop up. Fire, fire. That's actually what made me love Biscoff, was the Krispy Kreme collab. Yeah. I think it just needs a little bit something else in that filling. Other than that, delicious. Just delish. So because it is almost 1:30 a.m. And I have a full day ahead of me tomorrow. Our last one is coming up. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. It's probably be the day after that. And then I'll probably post my trip to the fair. Or really just the food we ate. Because I didn't take no pictures of that fair. The fair itself was raggedy. But the food, fire. So we have the sorting hat and the cute box. Like I may just like clean this out real nice and keep this packaging because packaging was fire. So cute. I was like, can I reuse this? Because so cute. But final donuts. Ooh. Shiny. But this little chocolate. That's moving. Okay. Please tell me it's not chocolate on the inside. I might cry. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I know I must have read that wrong. I think Hufflepuff was what I thought was inside of the Sorting Hat. Sorting Hat's just chocolate. It ain't even got no filling in there. Yeah, I shouldn't have ate that one last, but that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. I'm not a big chocolate girl. I'm not a big chocolate girl. And even though I am currently PMSing and going through my womanly things, I'm very specific about the chocolate that I like during this time. And I usually only do it the very first day that I have it. And we're a few days in at this point. So, not too big of a fan of that last one. Like, I don't see myself eating the rest of it. Now, the other ones, I'm going to gobble them up. Okay, I'm not going to gobble this whole dozen. I'm going to send the rest to work tomorrow. I don't work, but I'm going to send them there. Because, oh my God. Yeah, that was not. Interesting colored tongue. I have a layer of sugar on my my tongue right now. I'm going to brush my teeth after I'm done with this because, but I would give the Sorting Hat a 5 out of 10. If you love chocolate or chocolate icing, chocolate donuts, like chocolate covered donuts, you're going to love it. It's great. This is not me saying that it's nasty. It's just saying in my personal preferences. And that's giving chocolate buttercream too. Not just chocolate icing, but chocolate buttercream. And I am not a big buttercream girl. And mixed with all the sugar that I just ingested, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on in my palate. So that was my review of the Krispy Kreme Harry Potter collaboration for the donuts. Okay, really tasty, really demure, really big back business. Okay, so I am excited to do the fair one because I was going to be really quick. I'm going to do a little voiceover for it. I'm excited for that one. And then I want to start cooking some things with you guys because I went back to being a pescatarian. Shout out to that. And I will occasionally still eat. I'll just occasionally still eat some like steak or some chicken or something like that. But I think for the most part, I'm just going to stick to being a pescatarian for life because I feel like that diet allows you to live longer. Yeah. And that's just, I want to live a healthier life as I just ate all of those donuts. But I feel like this is way better than what I would normally do. Normally eat the whole thing. And I would have already demolished half of that. And it would have never made it to work. So we have some progress in life, okay? Progress, little baby steps, all right? But the goal is to change my diet around and get healthier and eat more. Because that's a big problem for me is I don't eat enough. So my body's kind of basically stays in starvation mode. It just doesn't think it's going to eat again. Sorry, body. So we're trying to fix all of this stuff, okay? But everything is okay in moderation, which means I can still be in the big back business and make some big back things. That just means I don't eat it all. Okay? You don't have to eat it all. I know that's a common misconception, but you don't have to eat it all. It's okay. Put it down a little bit. Yeah. So when I make this stuff and y'all see me on the channel baking and cooking, like a lot of the time, especially if it's a sweet treat, there is a 9.9% chance out of 10 that I'm taking it to work with me. And they're eating probably 99% of it. A lot of times I'll get a piece here, one cookie there, and then that's it. It just depends on what it is. Sometimes I do eat more, but it's usually over time frame. So moderation, guys. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. This is a long ass video for no reason. I know I have some stuff to edit, but I just haven't talked to you guys in a minute. I've missed talking to y'all. I've missed doing the whole spiel. I know I didn't do my normal like entrance, but I don't know. I might just switch it up. Okay, switch it up sometimes. Be good for you. But that's all I got for y'all today. All right. I'm not even going to tell y'all when the next one's going to be because I don't really know. But I'm going to try to make sure I'm doing like content again multiple times in a week, getting back through in the groove, because I think if I don't, y'all won't see me until next year. And I know a lot of people deal with seasonal depression, but mine is bad because I got regular depression too. So then it just like poof, 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 poof. I got traumaversaries. I have like anniversaries of people passing away, just traumatic information I found out during these yeah, a lot of stuff. So for me, when it starts to get cool, it gets rough. So I think I just need to keep doing it, especially keep doing it now while it's still summertime, while we're still hot outside, so that I can just keep into the groove and get back into it. So I'm gonna see y'all next time. All right. But pause. Just don't hit pause, but just pause for me. Okay. And then I need you to go hit that like button for me, please. Yeah. That one right there. You see it? You see it? Okay. Good. Hit it. All right. And then leave a comment down below. Tell me how you feel for my WWE fans. Tell me how mad you're going to be at me next year, or tell me if you're on the same page and you're just like, I get it. Tell me how you're feeling about what's been going on in the WWE. For all my cooking fans, let me know what I should make for you guys next. Or like, if you want a sweet treat, if you want something savory. I don't know what I'm going to do savory again. Probably the next few days. I don't even know why. I just froze on my soup that I had because I made a lot of soup. I made way more than I imagined. And I'm one human and it has shrimp in it. So she got to get froze. And then she can get rethought out when I need some more. But until that point in time, she's frozen. But y'all just let me know if y'all want me, whatever y'all want me to cook. Okay. Leave a comment down below. Say hello. Say I miss you. Say don't leave me for this long again. Say whatever. Then do that big one. You see that? Yeah, that right there. Hit that subscribe button. Period, point blank, in the end. If you are not subscribed, hit it. Okay. If you are subscribed, the next bit, make sure you do that too. Okay. And once you subscribe, make sure you hit this, because how you gonna know? You gotta hit the notification bell. You gotta hit it. All right. So you know when I post new videos. Okay. Because how else? I'm gonna start being better about the community tab and all this other stuff and like really engaging, because I fell off. I got really excited and I got a little burnt out and then I fell off. So y'all gotta help me, keep me energized, keep me up here, keep me like engaged with you guys. I think it's really important. I love seeing the comments. I love, y'all's take on things. I love it. I'm here for it. I want to see more of it. So do all of the things I just said. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit your notification bell. Okay. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Bye.